Yeah, and welcome to part 58 of my Kingdom Come Deliverance all DLC hardcore playthrough. And we're about to talk to the bailiff. Find out what some murderers did.
I hear there's going to be a big execution.
Get the pen and paper
here.
out.
There certainly is. It'll be a glorious event for our town. They'll be talking about it for years.
Who's for the chop?
The biggest outlaws and reprobates for miles around.
Let's say that.
Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and Frost Herald.
What did they do?
What didn't they do, more like? They caused trouble all over the country.
Okay, what did they do? Peter of Dauba.
Who's this Peter of Dauba?
What did he do?
A noble who lost his fortune.
Noble?
He's been holding up merchants for months.
That's all?
At first. But then his gang started getting bloodthirsty. They wiped out a whole squad that was hunting them. He won't walk away from this.
Killed people hunting him, but he's a noble. Okay. Old mate executioner said we need to know their rank and file. So he's a noble who's holding up merchants and he killed people, so murder. George Weiss.
What about Weiss?
No one actually knows where he came from, but they say the murdering started with him. He never leaves witnesses. He'd rather wipe out a whole village than take a chance.
No witnesses. No one knows where he came from, but he murders everyone and leaves no witnesses. Frost Herald.
What can you tell me about Herald?
They call him Frost because he's always cool as ice, until he starts. I've seen plenty of killers and thugs in my day, but that one's got the devil in him.
Why?
They say the only thing that'll put a smile on his face is the sound of screaming and weeping.
Kills for pleasure.
That beast kills for pleasure. When they caught him, he had a candle made from the arm of an infant. For luck, he said.
Christ.
Right, oh, gee. Okay. We're definitely happy we're stringing these lads up. Right, that's all I need to know.
Thanks, bailiff. That's all I need to know.
God be with you.
Okay, so now we gotta read information. Find out what's going on. Are you in the right spot? Nope, we need to go up a level. Up, but up, but up, but up, but up. Trespassing, apparently. Okay. The Black Chronicle. Okay. Executioner's Book. Okay. Yarn the Miller of Pavok. Can you go away so I can read? Told that with Janek Yako did rob the mill. Okay, so that's what the first guy did. He was robbing, and in the act did leave behind no living soul. And what they did take, there they did spend at the tavern, Peter and Poshna. Same yarn did state that they did sell to iron stolen from the mill to one Hendel called One Eye Carpenter who dwells next to Pavok. All this he did declare without being put to torture. Jan the Miller, as a commoner, is put to death by hanging in Ratai. So he stole and okay. Young Privlek Shevel told that Mashek, brother of Goodman Honok of Van Valitz, I shouldn't have had that wine before I started reading, together with Plume Zadok of Bahav, and did commit robbery. Okay. The same Prebek did state that the same Mashik did steal the sword of Maddock the carpenter and did take it away concealed beneath his cloak. The same Prebek did tell that Martin called Blackbird of Shezitz did steal under cover of darkness 2 plows with their plowshares in the field and did sell them to Nicholas. Privileg Shivel did know of this theft and did not report it. For abetting the thieves, he shall receive 30 strokes of the cane. No, I don't think that's anyone. Tellet did confess that he did steal a woman's cloak from good wife Zarina And he did the same in Benishov. Further, he did rob Nicholas. Is this guy noble or? He did rob Nicholas of Brenzi of his horse and did sell it in prison. Furthermore, with did steal 3 bullocks, steal the cloak, sold, put to fire and burn down the haystacks. He told to the take 2 horses. Gave him the coin for that. Arson, especially shall be drowned. Even called the Buck Baron of Milovitz. Baron, okay, this is a noble. Did tell that he did steal the horse of one of his monks, together with Nicholas and Brahut of Loznovitz. He did tell also of Levitz and his son Jan, and they did kill the bailiff, and did long commit robberies together. And he did declare of Gregor, brother of Nicholas, and he did rob him, and they did kill a merchant and steal his valuables. Okay, this sounds good. Cuban did lead them in this and did kill and rob with them. As a lord and baron of Lipa, he was put to death by the sword. Okay, so I reckon that sounds like our first lad, who was a noble. I'm going to say death by sword. Death by sword. Martin, called Stag, did testify that he did rob a merchant on the way home from Messian, and that having once taken to the trade of thieving, he decided to continue with it in the province together with his accomplice, called Jan Mesa. To help them in their evil doing, they did kill 3 pregnant women in Turdum and in other towns, and did cut from them their from which they did cut out their hearts, lungs, liver, and the devils in Bohemia and devour them, according to the testimony of Martin Stagg, to give greater boldness to their hearts and keep them live long evil doing. For this they earn death many times over. Their flesh will be ripped, their eyes burnt out, and they shall be broken on the wheel. That sounds a bit like our last dude, Frost. Maybe death many times over and broken on the wheel. Anna, called Zarina of Skavovitz, did testify that she did kill her child and urged her neighbor Jan Kostin to murder her husband. He did then sell the oxen with her help, and they conspired to take the farm for their own use. She'd kill her child. Anna, called Zarina, was buried alive and a stake driven through her heart, that she should not return from the grave to this world as a revenant. Fonda, a farmhand of Lasham on Holy Saturday, did testify under trial by ordeal that he did ride with Lubosh, called Limpy of Uzich, and they did rob wayside shrines. He did testify that by Talmberg they did rob 5 horses of the bailiff, from which they did take valuables worth 5 groschen, and that 3 were present to one Hennek called Riki. Furthermore testified that they did keep company and dwell with Hennek in the woods around Ledeshko. For theft, Honda is sentenced to have his ear cut off. Well, this is an issue. This last one sounds like we're pretty good. Kills for pleasure. Broken on the wheel. Buried alive, no. We got the Baron. Drowned. Hanging. Surely one of them's a hanging. 30 strokes. Jan the Miller told rob the mill and act to leave behind no living soul. Oh, did leave behind no living soul. That's what that guy did, wasn't he? Murder and no witnesses. Spend the tavern as a commoner. Hanging. Okay, I think hanging. Right. Alright, I think I'm happy with it. I think I'm happy with what we're going to have. While we're in here, can we like... Oh, we already robbed in here. Apparently so. Here's left to rob. Oh, also trespassing this way. Let's go this way. You're not trespassing. Okay. Right. So now we need to go report to our executioner friend. Now let's just check where he is before we go riding all the way up to Gallows Hill. He is over there. Tell Herman what we found out. Let's head over.
Yeah.
Now remember, this one is time sensitive, so we don't want to muck around with what we're doing. I mean, where are you going?
God be with you, Henry.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
Somewhere. God be with you, Henry. Sir Hands is off to do Sir Hands things. Probably going to the bathhouses again, to be honest. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I got out the pen and paper. I like that, you know. I like that you have to note things down. Doesn't just get automatically recorded for you, you know? Good to have to note things down. Right. So. Need your training.
Can you help me
Master?
with training? Certainly.
I don't want level 15.
You can't become
a...
Well,
Need your advice.
I need your advice.
Did you find out what they did? And did you read the Black Chronicle?
I did.
Yes.
Okay.
So tell me what you found out, and I'll see what I can come up with.
Just bear in mind, I can help you work it out, but you'll only find exactly what you need in the Ratai Black Chronicle.
Yeah, I found it.
Every executioner has his own way of doing things, and this bastard might have different methods in mind.
Okay, so Peter of Dorba.
Peter of Dorba has many murders on his soul, but he's still a nobleman.
He's for the chop. Tortured first, 30 lashes of the rod, burnt at stake. He's quartered by the horses. He's for the chop. That's what we said. Death by sword.
His neck is going on the block.
That makes sense. His crimes are great, but he's still a nobleman, so he gets an honorable death.
George Weiss.
George Weiss is a bloodthirsty bastard who left a trail of corpses behind him.
Hanging.
He hasn't earned an honourable death. He's for a long drop on a short rope.
A murderer deserves nothing better. That makes sense.
Frost Herald.
Frost Herald is the worst of them all, sent by Satan himself. The things he's done would make a demon blanche.
Blanche. Now, it said death many times over. Broken on the wheel. He'll be tortured first. I think he'll be tortured first.
The executioner will take his time with that one. He'll be begging to die. If I read correctly, it'll start with ripping the
Yeah,
flesh.
nice.
Could be. He deserves nothing better.
So, have we got everything we need?
We've covered all the possibilities. There's nothing more we can think up.
What's the plan?
So, what's the plan then?
An executioner's greatest boast is to behead with one blow.
One blow.
That's why an executioner's sword needs to be a splendid piece of craftsmanship and sharp as a razor.
I follow you, but how can I get to the sword?
It won't be easy.
The executioner's sword is one of his most valuable instruments.
What about switching it? Steal it then?
So I'll have to steal it, dull the blade, and put it back before anyone notices.
Yes, that's probably the only way.
Okay.
That'll be interesting.
This-
And how can I dull the sword? Should I hack at a stone wall?
I thought you were a blacksmith, son. It's enough to cock up the honing. That will make much less noise.
Yeah. That's enough.
That'll do me.
Okay, so I gotta take it to a hanging. What do we do
What
for
about
that?
hanging?
If the rope breaks when it's done, it's an unbelievable disgrace for the
so we're gonna have
executioner.
to...
Folk see it as the will of God, and sometimes he even has to let the condemned man go.
I'll shoot the rope through. Robin Hood it. Just Robin Hood it.
I could shoot the rope through from a distance with an arrow.
Don't be daft. No, you couldn't.
But I'm...
Where did you get such a stupid idea? From some wench? Even if you somehow hit it, that rope's much too
Nice,
strong.
nice.
Well-
Debunking myths.
And even if you did manage to shoot it through, do you really think nobody would notice?
Maybe it's not the best plan I've ever come up with.
I certainly hope not.
See, I could switch it.
What about switching it?
That could work. I've got an old rope here I don't use anymore. It looks fine,
Hydrate.
but it's rotten. It'll be perfect.
Great, I'll use that.
Executioner's rope, rotten. Okay. So we're gonna switch the rope.
That'll do me.
And what about the ripping of the flesh?
With ripping of the flesh, the bastard has to suffer, but survive as long as possible.
Ah,
So, if Herald drops dead right at the start,
The executioner will look like a fool.
nice.
but how can I make sure it happens?
I don't know. It depends on the skill of the executioner. An experienced one starts in places where there's no threat of heavy bleeding, the sides, the chest.
And the Kuttenberg executioner is definitely experienced.
No doubt. They use a kind of special tongs, and in between the ripping, the convict's wounds are treated so he can take more.
How about poison?
Maybe the tongs could be spiked with something nasty.
And you'd know what to use?
Poison.
I know a little, and I might be able to get something.
That would work. Good idea, Hal.
Okay. Poison the flesh ripping tongs.
That'll do me.
Okay, this is gonna be a tough one. Right, thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, so we need to dull the executioner's sword, switch the executioner's rope, poison the flesh ripping tongs, sabotage the executioners. So, we need poison. We've got the rope. We need to steal the sword. We need poison. We got poison on us. We do not. Do we know how to make poison? We just go buy poison? I mean, I'm sure I don't think that the apothecary is going to have poison. We can check there first. May as well. He's closest. You might have a recipe for poison. Where am I going? Am I going through? Somewhere? Somewhere through, sure.
Yeah.
Took the road less travelled. Go for a moment. Now I feel like we should probably take a bath before we... Can we not do this? We'll take a bath before we go trying to sneak around doing stuff so that we don't stink so much. It's probably a good idea. That's actually a good idea. I'm glad I came up with that idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Go talk to the apothecary. And while I'm at it, can I repair that sword? This. I need to repair it on an iron, on a grinding iron. I think he's got poison there.
Good health to you.
Let's talk trade. Got belladonna. No poison. Recipe for moonshine, lullaby, Lazarus, bud blocks. I did hydrate. 10 good 12. Can't see anything there. They're all marigold decoction. Alright, so we need poison. Alright, let's...
Yeah.
Once we have poison, we have the rope, and we just gotta switch the blade. So, well, not switch the blade, we gotta switch the rope, and we gotta steal the blade. That's gonna be the hardest one. Switching the rope and poisoning the tongs should be reasonably easy. But so we gotta steal the blade and then dull it and then bring it back and put it back. That's the harder one. I mean, how am I gonna do that? Where am I going to? Hang on. Alright. I think where the nearest medicine woman is. There's one over here. There's 2 medicine women nearby, so we'll go to the one above the mill, near Neuhof, and then we'll head to the one above Ladeshko. Surely one of the 2 has poison, or at least a poison recipe. I mean, we might even already know the poison recipe. I'm just not sure if we do or not. Hey then, I must have missed it. Yeah, I definitely did. Definitely did. As soon as I saw it pop up. So ideally, we want all 3 of these executions to go poorly. I mean, we don't care much for the people that are dying because, you know, I mean, one of them might even survive if the rope breaks. If the rope breaks, he might be acquitted, so that might be good for him. One of them's gonna have, the nobleman is gonna have not one clean strike, which I don't know whether he'll live for a little bit longer there. That might not be too nice. But the worst dude, we're really doing him a favor, because if he dies early before he's tortured a million times over, or whatever it is, then yeah, he'll much prefer that than living for longer and having to endure the pain. So
Yeah.
we're potentially doing 2 of them a favor, one of them not so much. Herbalist, what do you got? Belladonna here.
God grant you.
Book trade.
God be with you.
Pain potion. That to the basket. Poison, nice. Grab a couple. Safe. Have I already read that? I mean, I feel like I should get all those potions at some point. I think I've got that one. Let's grab that. Need them. Okay. Very nice. I do want all those potions, they cost quite a lot. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yes. Don't mind if I do. Got myself to all those. And I just completely ripped her off. I paid her for the things I wanted, and then I just stole the money back and stole everything else anyway. And what can I say? You just left your chest there out in the open. It's almost like you wanted me to steal. And it was a very hard chest, so I mean, what can you say? Hartson the Hartson. You went shopping. Yeah, I did. Went shopping. Thank you for the first time chat as well, Hartson the Hartson. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was some really efficient discounts shopping and possibly just straight up daylight robbery. I left some herbs. I left the herbs. Which I guess... really? Are you just some peasants? How many of you are there? I'm not really that keen on... Like, you won't have any good loot on you. Do I really even bother? Come here. You guys... By bought, I mean steal. Where's...
Who's there?
You really... I'm giving you a chance to walk away from this. Do you want to walk away? I don't think you do.
Hey! Mother of God.
Hey! What's the matter? Come on!
Yeah. Yeah, boys, wasn't a good idea. We're not even gonna loot your corpses.
Yeah.
So, the plan is... Go have a bath so we're clean. And then let's see what shenanigans we can pull off. Probably want to be reasonably light as well so we can take off all our armor. Yeah, how are you today? Hartson? HTH? Hartson the Hartson? I'm fine, just fine. My feathered being. Okay, I don't quite get that last one. We read all these and then not have to hold on to them. Is that how we do this? Read? Nice. Read out the recipe. More recipes than that. Don't steal more recipes than that. Ah, there we go. Yeah, already know that one. Cool. Let's have a...
Mother of God.
Looks like I've been assaulted. Yes, that's why I've come here.
So what?
Bath and linen
Get
my
myself
garments.
fixed up a
Let's
bit.
go.
Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Right. Now, I'm going to go check out this joint during the day. Check out this camp, these executioners camp during the day, but we may need to come back at night. Is probably the main thought. Put that away.
Yeah.
There's a chance maybe they might be at the tavern during the day or something. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? It could be. I mean, it doesn't sound likely, does it, that the executioners would stop in at the tavern. I think they'll just be around twiddling their thumbs, to be honest. Head and a drink. It's yeah, that's it. I'll take 1 head, 4 toes, and a drink. there any executioners here? Doesn't look like it, eh? Doesn't look like there's anyone extra there. They're all hanging out over here. Alright, been a while since we saved. Let's just go save. Make sure we have the right one. All these poisons we've got on us now. And it'd be your head if that drink isn't served cold. Oh yeah. Now I don't think we can talk our way into this one. They're all very much all here. We're not trespassing yet, but... Dog. Dog, come over here. Dog, come here.
Heel.
Hello, dog.
To heel, mutt.
Thank you, come here. Just chill. Stay. Stay with the horse.
Wait here for me.
Stay with Pebbles.
Stay.
Yeah, I know. You just get me in trouble. Stretch. Oh. 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 Right. Limber up before we do some sneakies. We're now trespassing, I would guess, yeah.
I was going to get him to do something for me. And who did you get to fix it? Raymond. And he does it.
Okay.
I'll bear it enough.
4 of them. How do we... If we just walk in, they're not going to like that. I think we got to come back at night. I don't think there's any way that we do this during the daytime. This isn't trespassing. Now we are. Yeah. Unless we just lure them away and like get up on here or anything? No way into this barn backwards. Bro, you wanna come over here? Come over. Hey.
What?
Hey!
Come over here. Come and talk to me. If you want to do some sneaking, you might want to take some armor off. Yeah, well, I'm not really sneaking at the moment. I just want to leave the armor on to see. They're not getting baited like the other ones. Is this one walking down the road? Is that 2 of them? They are going to the inn. Would you look at that? The 2 of them are gone. Oh, okay, so they are actually going to the inn.
If he tries to torture anyone with this, the lucky fellow will die quickly.
Alright, we actually are going to do some sneaking then. There's only 2 of them left. Sneaky sneakies, take off the armor. It's still making noise, this thing? Okay, right.
Who's there? No sign of anyone. What's going on there?
Okay. Where's the sword at? Gonna be such a nice fellow. Give the torture victims a quick but still painful death by poison. Oh yeah, that's... I was just discussing before you came into the stream, I think, about what we're actually doing these guys. Well, 2 of them, 2 out of 3 a favor. Ironically, not the nobleman. He's the one who's gonna have a potentially not so much good death. There's like... There's a dog there as well. Surprised the dog didn't get us, to be honest. Sabotage.
That should do it. He'll never hold the weight of a grown
Push the rope out. So where's the sword at? Two out of 3. Might actually save a man's life. If the rope breaks, then he might be given a pardon.
Hey! Who?
He's like, doesn't seem to be concerned.
Hey!
Oh, he saw me. Okay. So where's the sword at? I think the sword is like in the other spot.
One part you understand. Yo!
Well, that's actually the executioner. Okay. Right, we got his sword. Let's go. We gotta go blunt it. We did get it, didn't we? Weapons. Executioner's sword. Right, let's go. Go. Alright, we're 2.5 out of 3. We've got the sword. They didn't seem to pull out weapons on me, maybe because I was like unarmed. But I gave him a good old punch. Hopefully I can get back before they wake up. That's the plan. Man, I'm glad I came then I did. I was gonna just come back at night. Thank you for following. Grim 3-inch. Grim 3-inch, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How are you going today, sir? Executioner sword, right. Yeah, awesome, dude. Alright, let's blunt this as much as we can. Let's get it down to 0, shall we? What's good? Yeah, I'm well, thanks, mate. Blunt this up. Really blunt it as much as we can. The executioner's pride and joy. What's good? Yeah, just having a great day. Playing a bit of Kingdom Come. We're currently right in the middle of a quest to stuff up some executions. So let's just see. We've currently switched out the hangman's rope, so it's a dodgy one that's going to break. We have poisoned the torturing tongs. Oh, 23. No, we want more than that. Let's keep going. Let's make that really bad, shall we? See if we can get it down to like nothing. Completely garbage. And we're currently dulling the executioner's sword to so that the nobleman who's to be beheaded doesn't have a clean beheading, basically. All because our good friend the executioner, I wouldn't say good friend, good acquaintance the executioner, I mean we've done it solid a couple of times, is a bit annoyed that executions he didn't get to do the executions, that they got an out-of-towner to come in to do the executions. Now, you know, getting someone else to come do his job, which is pretty sus, if you ask me. He has a fair mind to be disappointed. 6. Can we get down to 0? Come on. All the way to 0. We're going to make sure we absolutely nail this quest. I want it at 0. I want no... I mean, I'm sure if you get like below 20, it's probably like... It counts as it, but I want to make absolutely sure. Just completely dull displayed. Just dragging out the pain and agony of the victim. I mean, no. The guy who's going to get beheaded, the noble. These guys were bad dudes. Let's be clear. One of these guys is just a straight up like robber and murderer. Okay, he's robbed, he's murdered. That's the noble. He's no good at all. 0, perfect. Another one kills like entire villages, leaves no one alive. You know, man, woman, child, kills everyone. And the third dude, as described as having the devil in him, he is just not got good news. He just takes pleasure in killing people, and he... I think they found him, as they said, they found him with the elbow bone of an infant being used as a candlestick. So that's... Oh, they're back awake again. That can't be good. That's not good, you know? Using the elbow bone of a child as a candlestick. You know. Why are we breaking the executioner stuff? Because we are attempting, because our friend, the executioner, the local executioner,
What's that?
There. You couldn't chop the head off a chicken with this.
our local executioner didn't get to do the job. He didn't get to do the job. He got snuffed. He got snuffed, and the big town executioner has been sent in to do the job.
Yeah.
So our friend, our executioner, wants to make the big town executioner who stole his job make him look really stupid, and so they'll never ask him to do it again, and so he'll get the future jobs basically. But it's all for a good cause. I don't have no arrows equipped. Where are we? Okay.
Yeah.
And we've succeeded. So, hopefully we get to see a nice little cutscene. Nice little cutscene tonight, hopefully, where we have some dodgied up executions. So, I mean, that'll be lots of fun, hopefully. Let's go tell him that we've done all the rigging. All the rigging has been done. The sword, in Henry's own words, wouldn't chop a chicken's neck off. The rope is going to snap as soon as it's underweight. And, what was the other one? Oh, the lad who was meant to be tortured and drawn and quartered and basically given everything nasty under the sun to him.
Yeah.
Will just die instantly from the tongs. They've been poisoned. He'll be poisoned up.
Yeah.
Better one executioner in the hand than two in the forest. Yes. Is something to that effect. Hartson the Hartson. Something to that effect. Definitely good to have an executioner on side. I can tell you that. Yeah, when you think about it, would you like to have an executioner who's, you know, friends with you? Or an executioner who's not? I know which one I'd prefer. Are you asleep? Are you seriously in bed already? I guess, you know, executioners gotta get to bed early. Right, about the executions.
About the executions.
Is it done? Can I let them get on with the executions now?
Yes. It's done.
Yes.
As long as we got all the right sentences.
Now all we have to do is go and enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show. Nice. Go and watch when's the executions happening? Rate Tournay started. tomorrow, I imagine. Yes, come on, stop flicking things at me. I just want to wait till they all come through. If I press anything, they'll come up again. There we go. Right. So, money for old rope. Optional. Go and watch the executions. Optional. Come on. The executions will be at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. I'd better not miss them. Well, we definitely don't want to do the Rattay Tournay then. Because that'll be... We'll miss the executions. So no, we're not doing that. We'll miss the execution. We definitely don't want to risk missing those. Right. Now, do we have time? 2 PM tomorrow. Yeah, we can go. Although... Two o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so we're currently at ride. Okay, so we ride to Kuttenberg tonight. Get stone from the quarry for the memorial cross or whatever it is, and then go to Privoslavich in the morning. See if there's any bailiff business we have to do, and then head back to Rattay by 2 to see the executions. Right, that's a plan. Oh, we have a book to read as well, so we'll do that before we go to sleep tonight. Read our book on herbs and whatnot. Nice little twilight. Hey, this is the guy I borrowed the ring from. I mean, I was thinking more along the lines...
Welcome, Henry.
Where are you going? Just for an afternoon stroll? Like, literally the lord of the whole shebang province is just having a stroll out, you know... I mean, I saw bandits around there just before, dude. I mean, I don't think it's a very healthy place to be. I was more thinking it'd be good to have an executioner, you know, in the good books, so that if you do have to be executed by them, you know, they either make it nice and clean and quick for you. It won't be a lord for long. Just having a stroll. They make it quick for you, or they might like be able to fake your death or something somehow, you know, poison you and make it look like you're dead, and then you can move elsewhere and live your life in another place. I doubt the quarry master is going to be awake now, so we'll have to wait till morning to talk to him. We could have some more wine though. You know what? Don't drink and drive, everyone at home, but drinking and riding, perfectly acceptable. And do we have some of our, oh yeah, Privoslavich boar? Oh yeah. Let's have a bit of beer and a bit of wine as we're riding through the countryside at night time. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, Henry's pretty much a full-blown alcoholic. The amount he lives on wine and stew, pretty much. The occasional bit of honey. I guess that's not far from mead, is it? Honey, wine, stew, and if I'm really, you know, hard up, some dried veggies, dried fruits, dried mushrooms. I have to probably put my torch on soon, but I do like riding sort of in the twilight. You see like the fireflies like that? It's cool. You sort of need your torch out when you're going. I mean, we're going to struggle. Let's see if we can get through this forest in the dark. I mean, it's not 100% dark yet. So, oh, look, see like the fireflies? How cool is that? I love the fireflies. Oh, careful, bro. Somewhere's the road. Here it is. So once we get out the other side of that little bit of forest, it lightens up again. I once drank some fine wine, then went on a ride from one end of the map to the other, got drunk halfway through, thought the horse was broken. Oh, no, that isn't what I've experienced, but yeah, I have seen that. I have seen that. I have probably had that. I mean, I know once I was trying to get an achievement, and I was just like completely like drink yourself into oblivion or something is the achievement, or stay drunk for 3 days.
What's that?
Yeah, stay drunk for 3 days, I think, something like that. And I think, yeah, that was not.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I bought every bit of spirits. Spirits were the one that does you in. Spirits, beer, wine, mead, anything I can get my hands on. Henry can hold his wine quite well. I'm a wine dribbler or whatever it is. He's quite good at holding his wine, but not so much his beer. Not so much his beer. Now they're gonna be upset with me for not having a torch. Now, is the tavern still open? Is there still some dice being played? Can we have a game of dice? Oh, we can too. Let's have a game of dice. Beautiful. Let's go.
I'm honored that you
play dice.
I hear you like.
Oh yeah. Wager must be all he has. Poor lad.
Take.
Alright. What do you want? The lucky playing dice, the odd dice, drinking playing dice, Holy Trinity? Yeah, why not? Let's put in the strip dice as well. Let's put them all in.
We'll see whose side Lady Luck is on.
Do I just win straight off the bat? Almost. One. 1,000. 1,000's good. Front pass. Very nice. Thought I saw 4 ones there for a second. What? Okay.
If they keep falling like that, I'll use up all my luck.
Excuse me? He doesn't even have any loaded die. He just rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight off the bat. Far out. 555. 10. He's gonna roll again. Come on, go bust. Go bust. Go bust. Go bust. He did too. He lost it all. He lost it all. Stupid. I thought he was gonna give up then. I'm rolling well on these, aren't I? Score pass. I thought he would have given up. I thought no way he would roll again then. I mean, you could have been on 2,000 points right now. Instead, you got super greedy. This lad's not too bright. I mean, he is in a Kuttenberg tavern.
That's it.
I've only played for 1 groschen, won twice, then lost it all. I mean, I do have the dice rolling skill as well, so I'm pretty happy to wager everything I can. Does this guy ever stop rolling? Is he just constant? I think this guy just rolls. I think this guy just continually rolls.
Cursed luck.
I think he's bugged. He doesn't stop rolling. I think he like tries to win everything off the bat or not. No, everything or nothing. I don't think he stops rolling. Okay, 3 4s. He's gonna roll again. No, he stopped. You're telling me he stopped. You're kidding me. So you had 2,000 points before and you gave it up. But now you get like 400 and you go, nah, that's good for me. That's good for me. Thank you for the lurk, sir. Hearts and the hearts and 66.7 groschen. Do we have a bed here? I think we do, actually. Watch this. I think the bed is up and around here somewhere. I'm always tempted. I'm tempted to always lockpick, hey. I always want to lockpick. That's not my bed, surely. That wouldn't be like sleeping on a cloud. Surely not. Okay. Is that my chest? Can we sit on the bed? We want to read. Iconic Unicorn 91, g'day. How are you today? welcome to the stream. Let's read a little about herbs. I think grasses and herbs. How long will it take us to read that? 2 hours? Sure. We'll read till 1 in the morning on grasses and herbs. I mean, Henry's a very erudite lad. I mean, I couldn't sit up till 1 in the morning reading about grasses and herbs, that's for sure. Is that not fully read? Oh, it's not fully read? I actually need to read for another hour? Okay, surely... It was like 1%, like 0.5% left or something? Good, just tired. Nice. Okay. We're not going to go to the Ratai tourney today because we want to see the executions. You're going to Psychonic Unicorn, do hang around. We're going to see some lovely executions today. Move that across. Some failed executions, actually, that we have purposefully made go bad. So, people that don't hang, swords that don't cut, and what about there? And people who are meant to get tortured and die very easily. It's a long story, but basically we're helping out our local executioner friend who got a job opportunity taken away from him. So we're doing the dirty on the out of town executioner and making him look like a tool. That's the long and the short of it. We're not going to the tourney because we don't want to miss the executions today. So no tourneys today. We do need to drop by the torch out, you fool. Thank you, horse. Yeah. We do need to drop by the quarry. Oh, the people that are being executed are definitely bad people. They are definitely the damned. These are the sort of people who kill children and sleep well at night. The ones that we're going to be executing. But who knows? We'll see what happens to them. Are the quarry workers not here yet? Are they not here? Are you kidding me? He's sleeping still. I wonder if we can wake him up. Let's see if we can go wake him up.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's like 8 in the morning, right? Get up. My horse is drunk. I'm certainly not. Blood? Rupert. Could I please walk to this guy?
I must reward you for saving my livelihood. If folk believed the stories, well, I dread to think how it could have ended up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
The bad stone wasn't even from your quarry.
Still, sometimes words can hurt a man more than a blow from a mace.
That's right, we did help him about the...
Here's your reward.
Oh, nice.
You've earned it.
I didn't even know we had to talk to this guy. Ask him about atonement cross.
We need to erect an atonement cross. How much does one cost?
10 groschen.
10 groschen?
We already have one such cross ready, so if you pay now, we can have it sent wherever you want immediately.
Here you are.
Goodbye.
No, I hope this doesn't miss the executions. Come on, come on, come on. No. Don't miss the executions. Please, 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 please.
What do you think?
I will actually go back.
Will he come again?
I'm sure we've seen
I'll actually
the
go
last
back
of him.
because we only just started.
I feel so
today.
light. I could float away at peace with the world.
We're not missing the executions
That's
for
a
a
piece
stupid
I have yet to
cutscene here.
find. As you've seen for yourself, shaking off the past isn't easy.
Here's a ring my husband left me. I don't even know where he got it, but it might be worth something. Take it, with my gratitude.
Yeah, sure.
Glad I was able to help.
Thank you, and God be with you.
And with you. I hope you'll finally have...
I mean, this has been quite a long-winded thing to help this lady. Okay, we got Drahomira's ring. What is the time? Please don't tell me we missed the executions. I think we're good. I think we're good. Go and watch the executions. Still at 2 o'clock today. I'd better not miss them. I'm certainly not planning on it. Right. So, we're back here in Ladeshka. We still have time in the day. 2 PM. Okay, I definitely want to ride to Privoslavich. See if we can... if there's any bailiffing for us to do. And then we'll ride back to Rattay for the executions. Pronto. Every time that tick, tick, tick. I used to search for that. Every time I used to ride past, I used to wonder what it was. And I got off a horse one day and looked at it and tried to find what it was. And it was like a little water wheel on the creek that was like paddling, like ticking around as the water went through it. I was like, really? That was really just a water wheel? I mean, it's pretty cool attention to detail, I have to say. Yeah, that's a nice little misty rain coming through. If I'd known that that was gonna teleport us to Ladeshka, I would have gone to Privoslavich first and then gone back to Talmberg. I mean, whatever, bro. I'm not interested in your ambush. I'm not interested. I don't have time for your ambushes today, sir. Quite frankly, you plan to run after me. I'm on a horse. Plus, I'm not looking at all where I'm riding, and you just, you know, happen to catch me unawares. I wonder if my horseshoes are getting, like, blunt or something, or they need to get fixed because maybe I'm just imagining that Pebbles can't run as far as I think he can. Gallop as far as I think he can, without a rest. Up, cross country. Go, go, go. Yeah, I think there'll probably be something here for me to judge. I'm guessing. I haven't done a judge today. I mean, I named today's stream Judge, Jury, and Executioner because I thought that matched up pretty well with what we're doing. We went and interrogated those lads about the kettle and the stolen money. Not interested today. And we're pretty much the jury on that case. Accused people even though we weren't sure of it because we had as evidence a sack of flour. A sack. Just someone saw someone with a sack and that was our evidence. We're gonna go judge something in Privoslavich hopefully. And in terms of the executioner, well, we're gonna watch an executioner absolutely fail and be humiliated. So that was sort of me predicting what was going to happen in today's playthrough. You're so close, Pebbles. You could have just galloped a little further, you know, for me. Be a good horse. There we go. And this is my town, Privoslavich, that I've built from the ground up, cleared of bandits. There is something for me to judge. Right, let's do a quick little judge, shall we? Alright. What are we judging today?
Master Bailiff.
You're new here, aren't you? Welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sylvester is my name. I got here just this
Thank you,
very
sir.
day and came looking for you right away. I heard you was looking for a handy tradesman, see?
True, but it depends what you can do.
I'm a baker, sir, and if I may be so bold, one of the best there is.
Oh.
Good. We don't have a baker yet. So, tell me something about yourself.
I'll tell you,
definitely want
Master
you.
Bailiff, but only on one condition. That what I say will remain only between the two of us till Judgment Day.
Sure. I want a baker. I promise to keep it secret. It could be anything, right? I'm greedy for money. I want a baker in the town.
Well, I must say that's a surprise. But yes, I swear on my honour as bailiff.
All right, then. I can see you're a worthy man. Your name precedes you.
Your name does precede me.
I'll be straight with you. I know this village very well, seeing as how I was here not long ago. That is, until you and Sir Radzig and his men came and cleared the place out.
What, you were here? With the bandits?
I was only serving them as cook and baker, like, but soon as I saw your lot coming, I took to my heels in a hurry.
Smart man.
I never robbed nor hurt nobody. I needed work, and them bandits paid well. After all, a man's got to make a living somehow. And them wasn't the kind of fellas you says no to.
I have to agree. They're not the kind of fellas you say no to. Tell me no more. You're hired. Yep. I don't need to know anymore. I said I'd keep your secret. I want a baker. Tell me no more. You're hired.
Don't say another word. We need a baker, so you're hired. But no one must ever find out about your past. Got it?
Thank you, sir. You won't regret it. I promise you.
Sylvester the baker. Baker Sylvester. Fantastic. Is Adam here yet? Our tavern man that we hired. Hope so. Oh, there's some people playing dice in here. Very good, very good. Alehouse maid. Can I have a eat something, please? I don't know if Adam's here yet. There's no... Doesn't appear to be a innkeeper. I don't think our innkeeper's here yet. Veteran, Rook, Lemire. I thought Lemire was leaving the town. I thought he was annoyed with me. Where's Tetra etc. when you need him? All the barrels. All our barrels, Tetra etc. It's barrel heaven. If only he was here to see it. Right. I don't think our tavern master is here yet. You have to walk all the way from Rattay, so I guess that's fair enough. Time? How are we going? Oh yeah, we do need to head back to we need to head back to Rattay very soon. I just want to check my books. We need to make a little more open. Yeah, drop some more groschen in here. Other 7.2. Drop in like 6.2k. Give myself a little bit of money to play with. And that means we have 13k, which I think is enough to build the monastery. Maybe with a little bit extra. Who knows? But we're not doing that now because that would take a few days and we would miss the executions. If you are watching over on YouTube, that's going to be the end of episode 58. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And next episode is going to be executions. So make sure you come back for that one. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode.